大家有没有注意到我在万国展台遇到了谁啊？就是万国最经典的那个涡轮大飞行员腕表的发明人 Markus 先生啊，今天也来到了我们的节目现场。
When I was a young man, I learned carpentry, and after 10 years, I felt that this is not the passion I'm looking for the rest of my professional life. And so I decided to search another profession for me, another career path. And I came up with IWC and asked them if I can make an apprenticeship then. And they first say, no, you are too old. But,
Really?
but after that, after a training, they said, yes, you can come and make an apprenticeship.
Yeah.
And this was the reason why I changed. And I'm really, really, really thankful for IWC to give me this chance. All began in 2003.
Yeah.
Every apprentice has the chance to join a competition. And when I was in 2003 at the competition, there was the topic to open the barrel of a movement and give them something like a theme and show the hairspring, the mainspring. And I realized that the barrel of a movement is something like the engine of a movement. And one of the slowest turning engine I ever saw. It turns just a few times a day. And on the other hand of the scale is the airplane turbine, who turns about 150 times a minute. So I tried to combine the airplane and the barrel of a movement to one single piece and give them something like a sense to the topic of the competition.
Yeah.
And then after the competition, luckily I won this. We decided to go for a watch with this topic, and we take over the turbine topic on the dial of the watch. And so we created the first edition 5003 which we launched in 2008.
Yes.
Yeah. After 15 years, we get so many requests to produce more of these watches that we decide it's time for a second edition. But we wanted to copy the first one. We have to save the legacy and the myth of the first one. So we decided to do something completely different. But we only took over the design element of the tourbillon because this is the signature design of the watch. And we decided to make something more luxury, more elegant, and more high watchmaking, and place the turbine on the center of the tourbillon and have the same effect and the same functionality.
Yeah.
And we made a platinum case, and therefore we shrink the diameter a bit on 43 millimeter to make it more wearable. And now we have a second edition which contains still the DNA code of the first one, but on the other hand is completely different. For the Portuguese collection, we worked on the whole family.
Yeah.
That means from the 40 millimeter automatic and the 42 millimeter automatic until the 3716, the Portuguese chronograph, over the perpetual calendar, and then the stars of the collection, the day and night tourbillon, and the eternal calendar. And we introduced 4 new colors which are made by a special process. We now apply 15 layers of lacquer to give an extraordinary shininess on the dial and something like a 3D effect. We worked as well very on the cases. We shrink the size of the case middle ring and use 2 double box glasses.
Yeah, it's a better to wearing now than before.
Yeah, it's absolutely. Yeah. And then we use for the gold, especially for the day and night tourbillon, we use armor gold, which is harder than a standard gold and more scratch resistant.
Yes.
And then if it comes to the highlight, it's the eternal calendar. It's absolutely the engineering way of IWC to push the boundary and increase. And we developed the perpetual calendar to an eternal calendar, which means that we integrated the rule of Gregorian. Not only the leap year are respected, as well the Gregorian rule, where says that every 400 years is a leap year and the 100 years below are no leap years. And we increased the precision of the moon phase
Yes.
to 45 million years.
Yes.
And it's all for eternity. And
Yeah.
the watch is something, a watch like this is something you can maintain for the whole life.
Yeah.
A watch can always be repaired.
Yeah.
And how good is the idea to give something to the next generation and the next
Yeah.
generation, which is accurate for all the generation are coming.
Yes.
I mean, it's more difficult to design or to develop a movement than a case.
Okay.
And if it comes to movement design, every new movement is a huge challenge. And in every of these movement projects, there are several iterations to find out what is working best or what not, and then to change to the best solution. And I think it's always the same. We try to reach a really high target and we go on the way, and during the iteration steps, we reach the target of these absolutely reliable and high quality movements we offer in our watches. Yeah, hello everybody out there in the world. We are very proud to have you as a customer, as an enthusiast, and we are really appreciative of your passion about watches. Stay in this tune and have a nice day.
Thank you, Klaus. Thank you. Hope next time you come to visit China in Shanghai or Beijing, meet the IW fans there.
Yeah, it would be a pleasure to do this.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.